Hello. My name is Daddy-O, and I'll ask you a question. What is best to do Uber in? A beater car or a rental car? Let's find out. I got some comments here, and one's one way and one's another way, and that's why I've explained before on this channel, all I ever talk about is what I do and what works for me. But there are people out there that have their opinions, and from time to time, I'll get conflicting opinions sometimes, and that's when I want to, because if I get a comment, that means there are other people maybe thinking the same thing. So let's talk about some of this. All right, there are conflict. Which is better, a beater car, which is a car that's several years old, not any age group in particular, but a car that is older, or a new car that's a rental car? All right, that's the two conflicting things here that I want to talk about, and some of the comments that come in lets me know that other people are conflicted by the same thing. So let's talk about this. Now I'm going to read the first comment here, and I'm only going to read parts of the comment. I'm not going to drag you through the whole comment. You can go on the channel and you can find these for yourself. This one here was on a video, crazy Uber driver math. All right, only two numbers that matter. And so this person here responded to that video by saying this, more or less. They're in Central Florida, the Disney area. And it was one of those that started out, they broke down some math there on the Chevy Bolt, the Mach-E rental, how much it is, that would be per year. I get these kind of comments, all right? Then it went in to say, I did an Uber rental for 2 years. And yes, it gave me peace of mind. However, Business 101. Now that's where the math starts in. I did the video the other day about the math here, okay? They're going to break it down for you, okay? All right. Bottom line with this one is here, they went out and decided not to do the rental anymore. So he went out and bought, what was it? I got tired of renting and decided to go out and get a used low mileage 2022 Chevy Bolt EUV Premier, mint condition, fully loaded, for $400 a month. Mint condition. All right. My one question would be with that is, did you inform the finance company that you were going to be doing it, using it for Uber? Just a question. I've done videos on it. It happens. Repos happen. All right. Anyway, so that's the person there that decided to go out and just do their own, get another vehicle. Now, to me, a 2022 is a beater car. And again, I talk about what I do on here. A beater car, a 2022, I couldn't play my game. I could, but not the way I do today. All right. Now, there are videos on here explaining how to play the game. But a 2022 ain't going to happen with Daddy-O. All right. No. There's money to be made. And with a 2022 EV, I ain't making what I'm making now. Bottom line. All right. So let's go up to this next comment. Now, this comment only came in like 2 hours ago. And this was on a video I did of Uber drivers don't realize they're under constant surveillance. Uber dirty secrets. All right. That video there, I was trying to let people know that you get a driver insight report every few weeks, letting you know how your driving is doing. How good of a driver are you? How fast you accelerate, how fast you brake, blah, blah, blah. Take corners. They know because of your phone being in the vehicle what you're doing. They know where you're at. All right. And that can lead to a little issue if you were driving bad. All right. So if you're driving bad and have an accident, they know it, that you were driving bad. All right. So this video here, the response I got off of this one here, was talking about exactly what I talked about in that one, about your driver insight score. And then it gets down here to the bottom. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. Okay. They decided after several years of reading, 4 months, oh, here it is. They're in the Equinox 2026 EV for 4 months, and the Kia EV6 for 3 months. They've been renting for a little while, okay? And here's the bottom line, is they're paying this is for the Equinox, $433 a week for a brand new car. And I even spent, now here's the kicker. This person actually went out. Now this is Dummy up there. I love that name. This person went out and spent $2,100 and had a home charger installed at their house. All right. That's how much they like the electric. Okay. They've been doing this. They went out and done it. Let me get to that exact point. $2,100 to have a home charger installed 4 months ago. It has already paid for itself, increased the value of my property, and I drive all day for $5 to $8 and no stress. All right. They rented a vehicle and loved it so much because you can make money if you're doing. That's the problem people have. You know, some of the comments like I get on here, when you get them, you can tell that the person just hasn't really played the game. All right. Hasn't played the money game. But this person was making enough money that they decided to put a $2,100 home charger at their home. Well, of course, that's going to increase your home value. All right. All right. But they're only paying $5 to $8 on a home charger, $5 to $8 a day. I pay less than $20 on average every day, right around $20 to charge up this vehicle and run it all day long the next day. All right. I get 339 I got last night, I think it was, on here for a day. I'm good for the day. Now, if it gets down low, and if I'm running my butt off, I'm going to charge it up for a half an hour. I'm going to put a little juice in it, sit there and have lunch, watch TV on my tablet. You know, come on. Don't make Ubering hard. And a lot of people are trying to make it hard, especially by doing all the math. Bottom line is you go out every day and make as much money as you can. All right. That's the number you need to worry about. How much money can I make today? In a rental, you go out and just make money. Just make money. All right. Next week, you pay your rental fee. All right. That's how easy Ubering is with the rental. All right. You can take it to, complicated levels if you really want to take it that. And some people do. They want to scrutinize the numbers on, okay, how much kilowatt. I did a video about this the other day. Don't get so wrapped up in all that. All right. And yes, this will not work for everybody. Uber is not right for everybody. All right. So there are a group of people that just can't figure out just Uber. All right. There's a smaller group or a group of people that can't figure out the rental thing. All right. There's a large group of people like me that have figured out how to play the game. All right. That's it. That's it. Now, I'm getting comments from people that are going to rent this week. I got one today, and the guy, and I didn't see it in time. I wish I could have got to him before he's fixing to go to Hertz. Now, if you only got Hertz, do Hertz. I don't do Hertz, and I've got reasons for that, and I've done videos about it. All right. If Hertz is all you got to do to rental, just keep after Avis and see if you can find one sooner or later through Avis. Or there are other, in the marketplace, I think it's Bixby. I don't remember what it was. There are several other companies that are listed in the Uber marketplace that will rent vehicles for you. All right. So you got to figure out, beater cars are not the way to go. All right. I'm just telling you, you can't make the tips consistently that you can with a new car if you work in it certain ways. That's just the bottom line. The way Uber is, it's not that hard. Just be like the comment earlier. What was it he said at the bottom line there? Work smart, not necessarily harder. To me, this is the smartest way to do Uber. All right, I've been doing Uber a long time. I've done my personal cars. I've done it all. All right, Uber is easy with a rental. All I got to do is go out and make money. All right. End of the day or end of the week, every Tuesday, make sure I got my fee in the bank and I'm good for the next week. Go out and make money. Don't get wrapped up all in the numbers of how much is it going to cost me, kilowatt hours, how much is it going to do? Because you want to get an electric if you can. Get the electrics. I promise you, I got more people responding because they're doing the electric and they're making money. I don't get the comments like that from the gas guys, all right? We know gas is hurting right now. But the electric guys are praising the fact that they can go out and make money, put in a $2,100 home charger at their house because they're making enough money, and they see that they're going to be making enough money, all right? They figured out the game. All right. And I give comments when someone lets me know they figured it out and they tell me how they did it or what they're doing. I'll leave you a little comment or throw you a heart or something on here to let you know, because it is something that not everyone can do, but the ones that have done it, they're making it work. Bottom line. All right. So beater cars, if you're doing your personal car, make sure your finance company knows that you're doing Uber, or your vehicle can get repoed. All right. Same thing with your insurance company. Make sure your insurance company knows that you're doing Uber. All right. Because that's the way they get you. You have an accident, a little fender bender, goes to the shop. They come to do the inspection on the vehicle to see how much they're going to pay for the damages. And they see the Uber. They see that it was an Uber vehicle. They can turn the paying for it down. It happens. I got comments that says it does, and I've heard stories. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go with that. Anyway, beater cars, I can't make money with beater cars in a 2022 EV Bolt. Make it work. Gotta go out for the day. You guys have a good afternoon, good evening. Bye.